students, welcome to online classes. This is HBK Sarbhavi handling mathematics from Ogden College. So today I am going to deal with chapter sets continuation part, okay, for PUC first year. In the previous class we studied types of sets. Do you remember? Types of sets, subset, null set, okay, universal set, power set. So one of that it was universal set. I am dealing with this one. Venn diagram also I think we started. So universal set, with this concept we will be proceeding, right? As you know, the definition of a universal set always like it will be containing all the elements of other sets and its elements as well. All the elements of set itself and all the elements of other sets. For example, here I will put A is one of the set which contains these numbers. Set B is one more set which contains even natural numbers. Set C is one more set which contains alphabets, right? And set D, this contains A, E, I, O, U, these are vowels of English alphabets. So very simple example I have considered here. A, B, C, D, how many are there? 4 sets are there, right? Now what I will be taking, I will write all the elements of A here, right? And all the elements of B, B2 is repeated, 2 is there already. So we will not repeat that 2 element. We will be continuing with this 4, 6, 8. Next, A, B, C. A, B, C. Afterwards, A, E, I, O, U. A, it is again there. So we will not repeat the thing. E, I, O, U. These are to be included. So this set which includes all the elements of A, all the elements of B, all the elements of C, all the elements of D. N number of subsets you may be finding. So all the elements of other sets and few elements maybe extra, which can you take? The elements of set itself. Okay, I will take here X, Y, Z. So this is said to be what? Universal set. Okay. Now with the simple example, if A is equal to 2, 3, 4, B is equal to 1, 2, 7, universal set is equal to 2, 3, 4, 1, 7. Suppose you are asked to find the complement set. So this complement set definition I am making you understand using this simple example. Complement set. So suppose complement set, complement of A, set A. It means we are writing this as A dash. Okay, A dash is nothing but set which contains the elements which does not belongs to set A, and it will be from the universal set. For example, X such that X does not belongs to A and X belongs to U. But we can say that will be very correct, but X belongs to U. So for example, A is having 3 elements, 2, 3, 4, okay? 2, 3, 4. So every time you have to compare the elements with the universal set to make the complement set. To build a complement set, what you have to do? You have to compare the elements set here. So what is the definition of A complement? It should not belong to A. It should not belong to A means what? 2, 3, 4 should not be there. If I write 2, 3, 4, this is wrong. So 2, 3, 4 should not be there. Means what else must be there? Which are not there in A, no, that must be there in A complement. For example, 1 and 7. Okay. Next, if at all B dash is required, check with this B dash. B means 1, 2, 7 are there. How many? 3 elements are there. B dash means what? In the set B dash, 1, 2, 7 must not be there. So what should be there? What should be there means you have to compare with the universal set. So 1, 2, 7, let me mark. 1, 2, 7. So these marked elements must not be there in B dash. So unmarked elements like 3, 4, 2 elements you can include in B dash. Did you understand this? Next, let me make you understand A intersection B. We already had studied intersection, union, is it not? Intersection means what? Common elements. Common to both. How many sets are there? B. A and B, 2. Common to both A and B. So A and B are there. Okay. What is A intersection B? Which elements are common? Shall we check? See, 2 and 2. This is common. So 2 and 2 means A intersection B is 2. Now if I say A intersection B dash, what does it mean? Common. Except that common element you have to put in the set A intersection B dash. So with which set it should be compared? With the universal set. Again, every time whenever you are asked to put complement set, no, every time you are going to compare with the universal set. So A intersection B, this is 2, so mark 2. 2 must not be there, mark the element. Which are not marked, that you can include in this set. So 2 I will not write, except 2, 3, 4, 1, 7. 3, 4, 1, 7. This is complement of A intersection B. Okay. One more we will understand. A union B. What do you mean by A union B? Okay. Union of, you are taking all the elements of A and B together. A union B. So what I have to write here? A union B means 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 7. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 7. 2 I will not write. Why? 2 is already written. 2 we should not be repeating. A union B. Suppose you are asked to find A union B, its complement. Dash means what? Its complement. It means what? These numbers must not be there. Then what should be there? What should be there means you have to compare with the universal set and check any other elements are there except those. Then you write in the A union B complement. Okay. 2 is there, 3, 4, 1, 7, all the elements are there. Then what is the set here? No set, we can't say. That no set, you should not say 0 elements. If I say 0 element, you should not put 0. That's why there are no elements. No elements means null set you put, or else this expression also you can consider. Got it? Okay. This is regarding what? Complement set. So please do remember, in the case of complement set, what you have to do? You have to compare with the universal set, and the set elements you should not write except the elements. If it is A dash, except the elements of A, you have to write in A dash. You have to compare with U the elements which does not belong to A but belongs to U. That is the definition of complement set. Okay. One more example. Shall we take? U. Suppose A, B, C, D, E. 5 elements are there. Let me include few numbers as well. 1, 2. Suppose A is a set, null set. B, I will take it as singleton set. Okay. Set C is equal to C and 1. Set with 2 elements. So suppose you are asked to find what? A dash. A dash means what? A means null set. Null set should not be there. Okay. Null set should not be there means what? Compare with this U matter. Universal set. So except null set. What are the elements? A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2. Am I right? Next, B dash if it is. In B, C is there. In B dash, C must not be there. Please do remember, C must not be there. Means what else must be there? Then you compare with U, C, this you mark. Not marked elements, you can put in the B dash set. Which are not marked? A, B, D, E, 1 and 2. Am I right? This is B dash. C dash. What do you mean by C dash? Except the elements of C. C and 1. So C and 1. This I will mark in the universal set. And the left out elements are A, B, D, E, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Just check whether 1 should be included. No. So what shall I do? I will erase that 1. Is this fine? Okay. What is B intersection C? B intersection C means common to B and C, no? B and C. Common to this. So C is common. So C. Yet I have not taken complement. This is purely intersection. Non-complement set. Now I will take B intersection C the complement. Then what will be taken? Except C. Except C means we will mark C in U and the rest of the elements which are not marked, that I will consider. Is this fine? Okay. What is the difference between B intersection C dash and B intersection C the whole dash? As you know, the weightage of the parenthesis is this one, the whole bracket. Here, no bracket. Okay. B. What are the elements of B? Shall we put B here as it is C? Okay. This is set B. Intersection. Intersection. C dash. C dash are these. See? I will write that set as well. TE2. Is this fine? Okay. Now what to be done? Intersection. Intersection is common. Common to both these sets. Do you find any of the elements which are common? Here it is C. There is no C. A, D, B, E are there. Here there are no elements except C. So nothing is common in these two sets. Nothing is common means it is like null set. Did you understand, students, this question? This is very important. Try to understand the difference between B intersection C the whole dash means complement, B intersection complement of C. There is lot of difference between these two expressions. Okay. Next. As we have seen, Venn diagram. What do you mean by Venn diagram? This already we discussed. Pictorial representation of set is Venn diagram. Am I right? So, some standard graphs or pictures to be used in Venn diagram. You can't take any of the shapes. First, rectangle and what are the elements? elements are lying here, we take it as universal set, should be written at the left corner. Got it? Okay. And the set, what are the sets? No, set A, set B, you can put like this. This is set A, this one is set B, this one is set C. It is according to the nature of the sets. If anything is common, then common elements where should be put, that we are going to understand. Suppose, okay, A dash is to be made using Venn diagram. In that case, what to do? You have to put a rectangle, Venn diagram, universal set, set A, this is set A. Am I right? Okay. A dash means what? Elements which does not belongs to A but belongs to U. Belongs to U means except A. Please do remember only one word. A dash means except A. Except A. Not A. It means like not A. Okay, this will be better I feel. Not A. A dash means not A. Not A means what? Not A means this is not. So this is the, let me shade. The shaded portion is A dash. Got it? Okay. If I say only A means this is U, this is A, only A. See? In A, not in A. A dash means not in A. A means in A. Okay? If A and B are disjoint, what are these? Disjoint. Disjoint means what, you know? Two sets. Two different sets in which no common part exists. So, these are disjoint. Got it? Disjoint means, shall I give an example? A equal to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, fine. 1, 2. B is equal to ABC. Do you find anything common here? Not really. Common means I have to use which symbol? Intersection? No. A intersection B. What do you mean by A intersection B? Common to A and B. Do you find any of the common elements over there? In the set A and set B, nothing is common, so put null set. If nothing is common means, then it is said to be what? Disjoint. A and B are disjoint. Okay. If anything is common means we don't say these sets are joint. We say A and B are any sets. So if anything is common, then what we say? A and B are any sets. Please do remember here any set means not disjoint like. Okay. So that I will make you understand in a next space. This is not sufficient. So A intersection B, A union B, we will do. Hold on. Okay, students, where were we? I was making you understand regarding union of sets and intersection of sets. You know that is common elements to both the sets A and B. If it is A intersection B, union means all the elements of A, all the elements of B you are considering in one set, that will be said as union of sets. So here with respect to the Venn diagram, how are you going to represent union of two sets? So here I will take what? Case 1 and case 2. You will understand why I have taken case 2. Okay. In the case of disjoint sets, disjoint set. Disjoint means what? I told you already. Here the set A and the set B will be different. There will be nothing common between the sets. If the sets are having any elements common, so here. This is set A, this is set B, and this part we take it as A intersection B, common to both the sets. For example, let me take one simple example. A is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. And B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What is A union B equal to? A union B is 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Next, the elements of B as well you have to put union, no? So A and B, all the elements of both the sets you have to put in one set. That set is said to be what? A union B. Okay. What I will write now? Of set B, the elements 1, 2, it is there. Okay. I will not write 2. I will just skip that. Okay. Next 3. Afterwards 4 I should not take because already 4 is included in the list. Is it? So here A union B means, check with this option. Okay, fine. Here, whether this set is A, whether this set is B. So A union B means set A and set B plus I will write only for our understanding. And we are considering what? The common elements only once. We are not repeating those. We are not repeating those means A intersection B elements must not be repeated. Must not be repeated means only once you have to put. So here one formula it will be in this form. N of A union B equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. So we just verify this formula is correct only, whether it should be correct, and what we will be verifying, this formula it holds good for every kind. Okay, N of A. How many elements are there in A? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements are there. N of B. How many elements are there? 4 elements are there. A intersection B. A intersection B means, okay, how many elements are common to A and B? 2 is common, 4 is common, 2 elements are common, so 2 elements. 4 plus 4, 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. 6 elements you should be getting in what? A union B. Am I right? This is A union B, what we have written. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 elements. Is it not? I am just talking about elements, number of elements. N means what? Number of elements. So how are we going to put the data in the Venn diagram? Check. A equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. Which are common? This we marked, no? Here we will put 2, 4, common. I will use one more a different colored marker. It will be very clear, I think. So this is set B. Black one is set A. Common elements are 2 and 4. So 2 and 4, let me write with blue. Is this fine? I think this is very, very clear. Okay, what are the elements in B except 2 and 4? Right, 1 and 3. Because while considering the set B, the red circle we will be considering 1, 3, 2, 4. So the red circle extended here as well. 2, 4 also it will be appearing in the set B. Okay, now in the set A, what are the elements I have to put? 6, 8. So while considering the set A is extended here. It means up to here means 2, 4 also are coming in set A. 2, 4, 6, 8. Correct? Set B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it right? Set A, how many elements? 4. Set B, how many elements? 4. Intersection, common elements 2. And the simplification 6. This is what we obtained. So not disjoint means we just take this as any sets. A and B are like any sets. Okay? So this you will be considering. This is what A union B, that marked element. Okay, for our understanding, shaded portion. Here A union B is equal to, in this case, elements of set A, elements of set B. Is it not? So in the previous question I just made you understand regarding this disjoint sets. All the set elements of A, elements of set A, elements of set B. Here not like all the elements of A, elements of B. If it is common, elements of A, elements of B minus elements of A intersection B. So can we write a rule here? N of A union B is equal to N of A plus N of B. Nothing is common. Minus N of A intersection B, even if you write no, it carries no weightage. Why? Because nothing is common. Then it is 0. 0 means we can discard this element. So this is the formula you can extract with respect to the number of elements. Got it, students? Okay. Next we will be considering few standard properties. Standard properties of what? These are the union and intersection are the very important operations on sets. Okay. So first we will be dealing with properties of union. First, A union B equal to B union A. It is nothing but commutative. Commutative holds good. Is it not? Set elements of A and elements of B. Or else I can say elements of B, elements of A. Both gives the same meaning. A union B union C equal to A union B union C. So this one is associative. Associative law also holds good. Commutative law, associative law. Okay. Next. So this one A, which I will take, this one I will take. A union U, which is bigger set. Universal set is the bigger set, of course. So whenever you are taking union, you will be getting a bigger set. Please do remember it, that one. So if you are taking intersection, you will be getting smaller set. So bigger set. Whenever U is included, we say law of U. I will put parenthesis. Law of what? U. Okay, this is fine. If I put curly bracket, again you will be thinking that this is again one more set. No, it is law of U, like associative law that way. Here you check A union phi. So null set and set A. Union of these two, it will be A. You can check it here itself. 2, 4, 6, 8 and nothing, one more set. A union null set is equal to what? Set elements of that null set and elements of A. What you will get? 2, 4, 6 set. No elements are there in null set. So this is what you will get the set A again. So this is said to be law of identity. Means on operating anything on A, you will be getting the same set. Law of identity. A union A is equal to A. So set A and union of this set. So it will be like repeating 2 times, 4 2 times, 6 2 times, 8 2 times. Even if it is repeated for 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, so we will be writing the elements for once. Only one time we are writing. So in that case, you will be finding the same set. Means set with the elements 2, 4, 6, 8. That is nothing but set A. So this is set A. Getting the same set. This is said to be law of idempotent. Okay. So which all the laws holds good in the case of union, commutative, associative, idempotent, law of identity, law of U. Got it? Okay. With respect to the same concept, we do have few properties of intersection. Let us A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. See, what does it mean? First B intersection C common to B and C, a new set you will get, and again the common elements from A and this new set you have to collect and make a new set. So that will be equal to A intersection B, common to A and B and common to C. So this is said to be what? Associative. Associative law also holds good in the case of intersection of sets. Associative law. Okay, next one. A intersection A, common to A and A. Again it is A. So this is said to be what? Law of idempotent. Idempotent. Next, A intersection phi. What do you mean by this A intersection phi? Null set and set A common to both the sets is nothing but null set only, because null set don't have any elements. Common to both means it will be like null set. So what we say? Law of phi. Okay. In the next, similar to this, you can just make the expression with U, A intersection U. I just explained here itself. In the case of union set, you will be getting bigger set. In the case of intersection, you will be getting smaller set. So in the case of intersection, which is smaller, that you have to write. That's it. But the side, this one law is said to be what? Law of U. Law of U under intersection, law of U under union. That way it is. Got it? So these are a few clear laws regarding operations on sets, that is particularly union and intersection. One more is there, that also we'll deal with. Which one you know? Distributive. Distributive law. This is very interesting. First one. A union B intersection C. Suppose. See, there are two operations. Union is there as well intersection. So in this case, what do you mean by this one? First B intersection C, because this is expression no common to B and C. Next, you have to take union of new set and set A. So here this will be like A union. It is like taking into the bracket, that's it. A union B, A union C. This one no, you put it here. Is this clear? Okay. What is the distribution law here? Distribution of union over intersection. Distribution of union over intersection. Union was only one symbol. See, it got distributed to both union. So got distributed. So what do you mean by this law? Union, distribution of union over intersection. Like this, one more is there, students. What is this? A intersection B union C, vice versa. Interchange the symbols and get it done. Now what we will do? We will take and we will attach to this and this one more set. A intersection B. Is this clear? Union A intersection C. Okay. This is said to be what? Distribution of intersection over union. Okay. Distribution of intersection over union. Am I right? So similarly, will you make the statement here? Distribution of union over intersection. Got it? So these are the few laws. If you remember, it will be very easy to solve any kind of questions related to sets. Okay. Right. Okay, students. We will be studying a few Venn diagrams now. Notice this Venn diagram in which three sets are there: A, B, and C. Are you noticing the difference between these two Venn diagrams? Here also three sets are there. Is it A, B, C? But here all the sets are like interconnected. Here two sets are connected. Is it? Okay. So some portion is shaded here, lined. Okay, that you have to identify and write. The shaded portion is common to ABC. Am I right? Where is C? C is very separate. We can't say like that. Common to ABC is wrong, because C is not at all existing with respect to the shaded portion. Shaded portion is connected to A and B only. So what we have to write? Shaded portion is A intersection B. So thinking that C is also there, intersection C, if you write, it is wrong. So C is not connected to the shaded portion. That's why. So shaded portion is connected to which two sets? You just take and write only that much. This is A intersection B. Now check it here. Set A. This one first circle is set A. Second, set B. Connected, no? Set C is also connected. And the portion here, what is shaded, no? That is yes, that is common to A and B only, not to C. Am I right? No. I am wrong. What should be it is? It should be like common to A, B and C. So common means you have to put intersection A, B and C. Is this clear, students? So what I am taking? The shaded portion is connected to A, connected to B, connected to C. How is it connected? Common portion. So common means intersection. Now let me take this diagram, Venn diagram. So what I have done here, I shaded all the portion of what? A, B and C. So all means what? Union. Union means what? It should be union of A, B and C. Intersection of ABC, union of ABC. Is this clear? Are you getting the difference between these two? Next. Here three sets are there. One is A, one is B, another is C, and I shaded only this part. I have not shaded A. So I have shaded what? First this circle B and this circle C. I have not taken common. I have taken all the portion of B and C. So what does it mean? B union C. Please don't write A. Even if A is there, but that is not considered. Why? Because the shaded portion is with respect to these two circles. These two circles are B and C. That's why B union C. Got it? Okay. One more Venn diagram which is very, very important, that we will study here. U, A, B. This is A intersection B. A minus B, B minus A, that you are given the definition. A minus B, this portion, only this portion is like A minus B. And this portion is like a wave, like is said to be B minus A in the Venn diagram. What do you mean by A minus B? A minus B means elements of set A. Set A, this is A minus B, see? Set A Set B elements must be excluded. A minus B means exclude B from A. So this dot like portion, no, that is A minus B. And here B minus A means what? Whether B minus A minus B are same? No. Because subtraction in that commutative does not holds good. Okay, B minus A is different here towards with respect to the set B it is. B minus A means in B, not in A. Or exclude A from B. No A, only B. No B, only A. So this is the representation of A minus B intersection B, B minus A. Got it? This thing we will deal with in the next examples in the next session. I think this is sufficient for today. We will meet in the next session. Till then, take care.